everybody, and welcome back to the Wild Beyond the welcome back to Beyond Wishes.
Oh, we've all done it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. Beyond Wishes and Wilds. I'm your whimsical DM, Victoria. A little low on the whimsy tonight, but that's okay, guys, because we're gonna play some D&D, and hopefully it's gonna be so freaking whimsical. But before we do that, we are probably gonna do like some announcements. Might even get a recap. So Kristy, if you could be so kind as to roll that clip.
Good evening, and welcome to the show. Let's get into our pre-game announcements. Proficiency Bonus has a community Discord with public channels. Please come check us out and hang out with us. We're always welcoming new GMs, players, and other friends to our fan family. All experience levels are welcome, from veteran gamers to total newbies. And we are a safe place for POC and LGBTQIA+ nerds and gamers, so come geek out with us, and you'll be the first to know when we are posting castings for new games. Big thanks to Suncraft for providing our games with music each week. The Suncraft bot plays music and soundscapes in your Discord call, and its interactive buttons allow you to control the audio with ease. We love Suncraft here. He really pops off sometimes, so go check it out for free now.
Please check out our other games. We stream almost every day here at Probo. We have games for several of the major published 5e modules, as well as homebrew games, and some of our games feature systems other than 5e, like Star Wars, Power Rangers, and Alien. Come watch all of our VODs over on our YouTube. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget, you can also support the channel by following, by subscribing, remembering to click the bell notification so you never miss another live stream, using channel emotes, and if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month. Also, big thanks to Syrinscape for the amazing atmospheric sounds and music. You can add these sounds and more to your game when you download the Syrinscape desktop or mobile app. The app is free and comes with 20 sound sets that are included to get you started. You don't even need to register. Go to Syrinscape.com to find out more. Thanks again to all of our sponsors for supporting Proficiency Bonus. And now, back to the show.
Thank you, Kristy, as always, for your amazing announcement reel. We appreciate all of the video editing work and production stuff that you do for all of Proficiency Bonus, including Beyond Wishes and Wilds. Now, without further ado, I'm going to kick it over to our resident recapper. Help.
Hello. If you didn't see what happened last time on Beyond Witches and Wilds, I'm going to tell you it wasn't good. Well, the episode was good. What happened to us wasn't good. The party is investigating a haunted forest, the forest of Ego's home, where they are attempting to figure out and hopefully disrupt a ritual that has been put in place by Ego's mother, a very powerful witch. The party have found what seems to be one part of this ritual, which is where we had begun, at a Wamen tree, a bleeding tree that seems to have this very important blood, or Wamen blood, that they believed would be useful in some way to either aid or disrupt the ritual. We didn't know how, and we couldn't figure out a way to transport the blood away from the Wamen tree, as it would turn to dust when we got too far away from it. So the party decided that they were going to investigate other areas in the forest and try and find more of these points of interest that seem to lead back to the ritual site. One of those ended up being a sort of floating robe that looked like a person was wearing it, but there wasn't any visual person inside. And before we could investigate too closely, we had one of our pixies just sort of poke at the robe, which triggered a combat scenario where a giant wisp creature, as well as these strange mutated pea I don't really know what to call the Lost, but they start coming out of the forest, and initiative was rolled. If you take a look at our map, you may notice that some people are unconscious, including our main healer, and our paladin is almost unconscious after taking a would-be fatal blow instead of Saoirse, our druid, passing into wherever the heck someone like her would go. So things are a little dire. We are in the middle of combat, and we are going to see what exactly happens. Most specifically, something that may be happening with our friend Aurum, who is currently also on the brink of death. But to find out what that all means, and if we're all going to die here and have to come up with a new campaign for you all to play, we'll have to just watch this episode. So I think that I have to pass it back over to you, Victoria.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And yes, Michael, I was I was not messing around last week. Well, I mean, most days I am messing around, but it turned out that I wasn't messing around last week. But yeah, hey, so for all of you guys in the game here who are performing tasks such as Kristy, the producer, Ink, the recapper, Graph, the DJ, Iris, the lore keeper, or Jamie, overlord of chat, you can all have character player inspiration. Oh, and Clover just got a +3 bonus from the chat, and Zephyr Havoc wants me to kill you all.
Okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
we're already about halfway there.
Definitely don't need any help with that.
Yeah. Okay. So, last we left off, I ended us at the top of the round because there's a lot of stuff going on. So, I'm gonna roll a dice to see where the darkness spawns. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then, yeah. Alrighty. So, and this, and oh my god. And that one's on Aurum. Okay, so the spheres of darkness blink out of existence for like a second. It's much too fast for anyone to be able to really see like what's going on over here where everyone's clumped up, because 2 spheres of darkness spawn on Aurum and Dawn. So it's like
perfect.
advanced. Yeah, it's advanced darkness. But Clover, you don't have shadows under your little toesies, so
I guess that's a win.
yeah. Okay. And next up is the creature that's grappling Aurum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, no
Get
me?
a bunch.
Oh wait, you're right. Sorry.
Girl, damn!
That's crazy. Okay. Ego, it's your turn.
Jesus. No, it's okay. You just scared me. I was like, Deferk? Alright. Damn. So now there's just more darkness. Okay. I've thought a week about this. 6 seconds ago, Ego healed Aurum and then saw Saoirse and Dawn run over to help. Both capable of healing and taking damage. Ego does not know that almost all 3 of them are down, and also this creature that was fighting Clover has come over to fight Ego. So there's a lot of things that need to happen in a very short amount of time. For Ego, things start slowing down. She's sweating. Her breath is getting heavy. It's the only thing that she can hear. She thinks about taking her blade and casting a new spell that was taught to her by her teacher. But when the darkness sort of congeals around all of her friends, she thinks otherwise. So, I need to just ask the DM one question, which is, in this part of the forest that we've been fighting in,
Yes.
I assume there's like overgrown fungi and there's trees, probably living trees, and also maybe some like dead, petrified trees, and just random nature bits. Yeah, there isn't like any, like I see on this map. It's not that there's actually these like planks of wood or these like crates and bags of grain. We're like in the forest.
Yeah, there's nothing really like man-made, save for what you people are carrying.
All right. In that case, Ego is going to summon up her magic. It's a new spell, which means we're getting a new mantra. Her fingers start to twitch, and in fact, actually, the joints kind of crack and pop. And she will say, where is it? Here we go. By crooked nail and splintered grain, by turning wheel and iron chain, what once lay still now wakes to roam. Rise and fight in this witch's home. And I will cast Animate Objects, my new 5th level spell.
Hey.
I am doing the 2024 version, which is less objects. I can't summon like 10 things, but they have a more uniform stat block. The new version of the spell reads that I animate a number of objects within range, which is 120 feet, which is perfectly fine for this map. The number of objects is equal to my spellcasting ability modifier, which I have 20 intelligence, so it would be 5. A medium or smaller target counts as 1, a large target counts as 2, and a huge target counts as 3. And what I am going to do is I'm going to reach out into the shadows, and I am going to choose to animate one huge target, possibly a petrified tree, and one large target, perhaps maybe a big rock or branch.
Nice.
I'll reach out towards where all of my friends are. I know this creature is here engaged with me, but I am hoping that I can dodge tank that. These dead, petrified pieces of wood will sprout arms and legs, and I will animate them somewhere over here on the outer edges of the darkness. And my simple command to them is beat these mutant creatures of my mother's magic to death.
All right. Now, do they act on your turn or do they act on a separate turn? Sorry you said that.
No, I did not. It requires my bonus action. So my action is to cast the spell, and now I am concentrating.
Eesh.
And then I believe it says, let's see, each target. Until the spell ends, I take a bonus action to mentally command any creature that I made with this spell, as long as they are within 500 feet of me, which of course they are, because the spell of animating them was 120 feet. And so then they will immediately act on my command on my turn right now.
Nice. Yeah, they probably do have blind sight. Hell yeah.
Yes, they have blind sight because they are animated objects, so the darkness matters not to them. And in fact, by creating them behind them while they are dealing with trying to murder my friends, they will have an advantage with flanking. The attack bonus for them is going to be my spellcasting modifier. So I will begin firstly with the huge, which I'm going to... I don't know how they're oriented. Ego doesn't. So the closest one would be Knife Hands McGee.
Yeah.
So with that being said, let me roll. Let's see. It would be a +9 advantage through flanking. Means that it's an 18 and a 19 on the die. But so that is going to be, why didn't that send into Roll20? But a 28.
Yeah, that's super hits.
And so the huge one is going to deal a slam attack that is 2d12 +3 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is another +5, so 2d12 +8.
Okay.
4. 19 damage.
Nice.
As
very, very nice.
the animated tree just sort of takes its newly found arms, raises them up, and just crunches them on the back of this thing's head.
Okay. So a couple things happen right now. So number one, you kill this creature. However, because it takes damage while it's still grappling Aurum fails.
Even when even if it's being killed?
If it takes damage, then yeah, as it's like dying, it like pierces him, it takes him out, but it's dead. It's not holding him anymore. So Aurum,
I
you're
was
gonna fail
hoping
another
that
death save.
Shit, sorry, bud. I thought maybe killing it would make it not hurt you.
Hey, that thing has like a 2 or 3 piece multi-attack, so he would have been super dead if it had attacked him. So you
And Ego doesn't know Ego doesn't know everyone's down.
It happens.
But that also means that Don's gonna get his full turn after I'm done without needing to take any attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes. Instead, actually, I'll say it puts its hands on either side of its head then and squishes. So so it does hurt Aurum. Does anything else happen, or can I continue to the other one's attack?
It just dies.
Okay. The second one's attack, and let me see. Beyond 20. Why aren't you sending that out there? The second attack is 2 17s on the die for a 26 to hit.
That's super hits.
And this is just a large, so it's a little bit less damage. 2d6 +8 instead of 2d12. To the only remaining thing for it to fight. 14 damage.
And what kind is that, bludgeoning?
All of their damage is force damage, actually. Because they are
That's
magically enhanced.
That's very good. What was the damage that you... 14, okay.
14 force damage, yes.
Minus 14. Okay. Yeah, so you don't see it, but for the audience, this like petrified tree begins to crack and pull itself from the dirt as it springs to life, along with a boulder next to it. And the boulder like probably sprouts little arms and legs made out of like thorns and brambles. Yeah, and they walk on into the... Wow. Wow. Okay. Someone definitely didn't just send something really cursed in the group chat. But yeah, so the first one runs in and just smashes this thing's head. It explodes. Aurum's unconscious body slips to the ground as the piercing arm talons of this creature exit his body, and then the boulder comes up and beats on the big mouth guy.
And as Ego is concentrating on this spell, her eyes go inky black and it runs down her face as 2 shadow poppets of the objects that she's chosen to animate orbit around her. When she controls one floats around and then in front of her, and she makes the motion as she possesses the creature. So we see Ego with the eyes black take the head and squish it, and then the branch with the thorny brambles just kind of thrusting in two uppercuts as they basically do what these creatures have been doing to my friends and just impale it through the back.
Very, very nice. Is there anything else that you would like to do on your turn? That was a very successful turn.
I have nothing else that I would like to do on my turn because I believe this creature, though it is flying, is big enough that if I moved, I would incur an attack of opportunity.
And I would like to move anyway?
I would like to not do that. But I am now concentrating on this spell. These creatures have HP, AC, they're fully targetable creatures. I pass it to Dawn, who now has a turn unmolested by a horrible knife hand creature.
Yeah. And with that, we kick it over to Saoirse. Remind me, Iris, are you at 2 HP or are you down?
I'm down. I'm 0. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was gonna lose 2 death saves if that guy hit me, and that's why Dawn took it.
Yeah. So
wait, I was gonna full die. Sorry, because I was gonna take enough damage.
Yeah, I need you to roll me a death saving throw and send it to me in the Iris channel, please.
Yeah.
Jamie, I think you know what I'm going to ask you next really quick. So you might as well, you're muted, but you might as well just roll it.
Yeah, that's why I was grabbing my dice.
Cool. Okay, so Saoirse's body is laying on the ground in the darkness. And she makes a death saving throw. Aurum. Right, so, Aurum, as this creature that had pierced you, like, stabbed you for the final time and you felt yourself slipping into unconscious, can you remind the audience, like, what is it that you whisper with your last waking, potentially last living breath?
I think there's a lot of intention subconsciously, but he can't really give all of that. So I believe what he would whisper would be, I wish to have the power to protect my friends and not be a burden to anybody else anymore.
Okay, and with that... Oh, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant to... That's not... We're going to do a little bit of a pause here. So, Kristy, well, not Kristy, Ink, Graph, and Iris, if y'all could go headphones off. Kristy, I know you can't actually, like, mute, but...
That's okay. I will take off my headphones and I will do my other hand for my nails. So you guys have fun.
Okay, cool. And we will do the, oh, Jamie, what was the hand signal? Oh, yeah, the finger clap. We'll finger clap at you when it's time to come back. Okay. Cool. So, Aurum, you make this... Oh, no, I've had a job. Oh, my God, the chat. I just... You make this wish, and your body slips into unconsciousness. And it's almost as if you find yourself passing through an eternity of this, like, warm, soft darkness. And there's something about it that feels so comfortable. And you just know that if you were to just let go and release yourself to the darkness, that you wouldn't have to worry anymore. But that's not Aurum's way, is it?
Not really.
So you continue along, slowly floating through this darkness until you eventually see a small pinprick of golden light. This golden light approaches, and eventually you realize that you're looking through, like, a tunnel way to the Palace of Heart's Desire. And you're about to... You basically just, like, bamf into the courtyard. Like, in the garden. And you're there!
Hi.
You can see over in, I'm not going to pull up the whole map for the Palace
Yeah.
of Heart's Desire, but you can see sitting over by the pool of water that is there is Zybilna, and she will turn to look at you, give you a nod, and then stand up, her regal, imposing archfey figure, greeting you with, like, welcome and kindness, because y'all are, like, bros. So she will turn and she will approach you, and yeah, she will say, so I take it you're ready to cash in your wish, the IOU.
Yeah.
And I also take it from the state that you're in, and she looks you up and down, and as you, like, look at yourself, you can see that your body's, like, pouring blood.
Hole.
Yeah. I take it by the state of you that you are not in a very good situation right now.
I find that most recently I don't really end up being in a good situation at any time.
But what exactly is the situation that you're in now?
I'm letting my friends down again, and I'm making bad decisions again.
But is this situation one of your own making?
I mean, I didn't make the forest we're in, but I put myself in a dangerous situation knowing that I wasn't strong enough to do what I thought I could. But I just wanted to protect my friends, and I often just want to protect my friends, but a lot of the time it just ends up with me failing and me being a burden and me letting everyone down, and I'm not really helping. I'm just heavy. And they have to carry that weight.
And having that knowledge is quite a burden to you as well, it would seem. Tell me, Aurum, do you consider yourself useless, impotent, cowardly?
I don't know about cowardly, but I definitely think I'm useless a lot of the time. I sometimes I do good things, but I find more often than not I'm unable to do the things I think I can. I'm never the fastest, I'm never the strongest. I don't know, like I lose most of the fights we're in. I let my friends down. I would say that yes. I would say that.
You would say that you are useless. And yet I see
Sometimes.
standing before me a man who had nigh infinite power at his fingertips, and instead of choosing wealth or love or lands, you only ask me to grant you the power to save those that you care about. Is that the action of a useless person? Does a useless person continue to try fighting even as their body is dying in the dark?
I guess not.
She will like put like a hand, like kind of in a motherly way, like on your cheek, and like kind of like holds your face, and like looks you in the eyes and says, Aurum, understand that no matter what happens, you're not useless. I see within you an unshakable will, a desire to shape the world around you for the sake of good and your friends that, well, there are very few mortals or immortals who could claim to have the drive that you do. You may speak down to yourself all you want, but when I look at you, I see your past and I see a fighter. I do not see someone who gives up. I do not see someone who abandons their responsibilities. And it does not matter if you are the strongest, or the smartest, or the most clever. For you, all that matters is that you get back up and keep fighting. Now, a useless person cannot do that. So tell me, Aurum, before I grant you this wish, are you going to be a useless person?
Well, with that context, I guess not, because I do tend to get back up if I can.
And will you keep trying?
Yes.
Since you all have made the interesting decision to visit my eldest sister's domain, you are at great risk, and unfortunately, normal kind of power could not quite reach you there, for my magic up against hers would nullify. Luckily for you, my eldest sister happens to be a master of a very ancient type of magic, and that forest is rife with it. And I know how to manipulate it. And so I shall grant the power of the forest to you. You are familiar with the Dwila fiber or Dwila aspect that is associated with... It's all very hard to explain, but you can consider the Dwila aspect to be representative of mortality, the mortal plane. For it is mortals who are possessing of will. Archfey have no will. We only are what we are. The same can be said of the gods. Mortals may not have as much magic as us, but will is a very, very potent and powerful tool if you know how to wield it. And as I said, your will is iron, even if you doubt yourself. I name you the Wamen Maw, Jaws of Hunger. Or Jaws of Will, not hunger. You shall have the power to call upon your very will and your inner strength to hopefully turn the tide of battle. And additionally, I think I am going to... I'm going to change things around a little bit. Some of your magic might be gone for a little while, but rest assured, you will get something back in time, though it may not return quite the same.
As long as it helps me protect my friends, I'll do what I need. As long as I can protect my family, my people, and I can be the leader that I was supposed to be rather than the leader I set out to be. I think I had a different ideology on what that meant before. Leaders aren't leaders because they learned how to do it. Leaders are leaders because they can make decisions and they can protect the people they care about. Leader is just a title, but it really doesn't matter. It's about being a good person for those that are around you. And I think I've come to understand it a lot better. And if it takes change, then I will change.
I would not consider this to be a change of yourself, more an acceptance of who you have always been at the core. And now it would seem that you have changed, because you have changed your understanding of what a leader is, that you are finally ready to accept the true gifts that were given to you. Show me your courage. And she, summons, a big, magical staff and, points it at you.
Hold on. Zybelna, honestly,
What's your HP?
14?
Okay, yeah, that's a natural 18. She bonks you on the head with the staff. Don't worry about taking any HP damage or anything, because this is not happening to your actual body.
Okay.
So she bonks you over the head and then tries to take out your knees with it. Make a dexterity saving throw as well.
That's crazy. Yeah. 10.
You get knocked prone onto your ass. And Zybilna chuckles and looks down at you and says, do you need a minute?
I don't want to fight you. You're my friend. Why? Like that goes against literally what I was just saying.
You need not fight me. Only show me your courage, whatever you think that means. Trust when I say that you shall not be capable of killing me. You needn't hold back. And she like gives you the like.
All right. I guess I will. Do I have my abilities? Or
Yeah, you have your abilities from prior to the wish stuff.
yeah. That's yeah. Okay, I will bonus action roar.
Perfect. All right. Oh, the dice. Where did you go? Okay. You let out an earth-shattering roar. You feel like the very bones of this castle, the Palace of Heart's Desire, shake as your roar echoes out louder than you've ever heard it before. It's like when a baby Leonin is trying to learn to roar, and they have all the like little like, meh, and then they do the Simba moment of like their first roar. It's like that, but like times 100.
Okay. I guess that's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. She failed.
Nice. Then I guess I'm gonna rush her, and I'm gonna try to hit her.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pull my punches. Okay. I feel like because it's grappling with my sense of,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a 22.
Yeah, that will hit. You don't have to worry about rolling damage, but you did say you're holding your punch, right?
Yeah, like kind of when you're sparring.
Yeah, when you go to like hit her with the first punch, like as you roar, you see her eyes like widen for a little bit, and then she looks a little bit afraid, but also like shocked in a really positive way. And you like punch her and it hits, but because you're like holding back, there's like a little bit of a pullback as the blow lands, and she lightning quick grabs your wrist and says, "I said, show me your courage. I want to see everything you've got. If you hold another punch, I just might have to withhold my wish."
Is this a new turn?
Yes.
I will unleash my energies as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And I will reckless attack her twice.
Yeah.
Two bad rolls. Two really bad rolls. First attack is a 16 to hit.
Okay.
Second attack is a 23 to hit.
Okay. And what is when Aurum is doing this, is he still holding back? What's going on in his mind?
I think the idea of losing the wish that will inherently help him achieve the goals he's trying to achieve, I think that shakes him a little bit, and he's just like, fine, I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can. So
Yeah.
the unleashing the energy gives a little bit of extra damage.
Yeah.
Plus, he's not pulling his hits. He's just trying to hit wherever he thinks he can.
Yeah, for sure. So you let out this mighty roar and unleash your energies, and you can see that this cloud of golden moths begins to swirl around you, and more of them are summoned all around you until you're practically surrounded by them in like a cyclone or a tornado of these golden butterflies or moths. And as you're like punching through and all of these moths are flying around you, you begin to feel them ever so slightly land on your body and dissipate like little drops of water absorbing into your fur, except that they glow with golden light. And after you land your second hit against her, you notice looking down that your fist is radiating with this golden light. And you can see as you look down at the wounds on your body that your blood has this golden shimmer to it. Your entire body is just like radiating this like golden light and aura. And Zybilna is looking at you approvingly and nodding. That is what I am looking for. Promise me this. Always get back up. Aurum.
I promise.
And she will hold out a hand for like the predator shake with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
And then she will say, by my right as a wish bearer, I grant you your request. You feel your body like rise up into the air. And
Not the Doctor Strange.
yeah, you're like you're fully like rising up into the air. The golden light and like the golden sparkle of your blood, like your blood actually begins to like move on its own and like patch your wounds, and then this light like shines and the skin is like fresh and new underneath. So all of your wounds are healed. You basically get the you basically have the benefits of a long rest. You are now a Fey type creature. You can now speak Sylvan. There's two other spicy things that are happening in tandem right now. So for those of you that are watching, Aurum's class is changing. He is going to become.
I mean to say it, I'm gonna be a pugilist.
Yeah, he's gonna be a pugilist, and Aurum is also going to be the first of our party members to test out a prestige class type mechanic that I'm doing called Notions. Bear with us on that, guys. It's going to be a little rough. So, the like twilight, eventide landscape of the Palace of Heart's Desire and Prismere grows small before you as you can look over just the entire region and see the way that it's been healing. And you feel this like golden light exit your body and like actually turn and face you. What does the soul projection component that we kind of talked about, what does that look like for Aurum? Is it like a lion? Is it a little like displacer beast or an owl bear? You basically have the Horaloo like lion shit about to happen to you. So
I think Aurum's soul projection is kind of an amalgamation of a lot of the things he's come across so far in his journey. So I think it's humanoid body shape and like his, but I think the head comes to like an owl bear beak, and it has like displacer tendrils. Yeah, and but like the body itself is like his.
Yeah, for sure. So this like feral animalistic kind of like creature version of yourself stands before you and bows its head before taking its place by your side, like partially like overlapping into your body. So it's sort of like almost like a displacer beast, how it would have like a second projection of itself. And you suddenly find yourself gasping awake in pitch darkness. However, your wounds are healed. Let's get them back in here. Ink's not looking. Graph's not looking. Okay,
I'm
wait.
here.
There we are. Okay.
Wing.
We got it. So, and you know what? Just for fun, the darkness is banished. As you all see from, well, some of you don't see anything at first, but from within the overlapping spheres of darkness, a almost blinding reddish gold light begins to like emanate out, almost like forming cracks along the darkness, and then the spheres of darkness shatter. And you can see standing completely unharmed and looking pretty swole, with a golden like soul projection of an animalistic version of himself is Aurum. Yeah, you're a pugilist now, baby.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So it is your turn. Technically death saves happen at the end, but we just did some weird shit. So would you like to take your first turn as a pugilist?
Oh boy, what a
Oh my goodness!
Hell
Come on.
yeah! Good use of a wish, buddy.
Very good abuse of a wish.
I'll dig deep. Bonus
All right.
action, dig deep.
Okay.
So I for 10 minutes I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. And I ignore the effects of exhaustion, but I don't have any right now. And then is this guy beside me still up?
Yeah. He sure is.
Okay. I'm going to oh gosh. Maybe I shouldn't have done this because I got a lot of stuff to read again.
That's okay. We're gonna make everyone wait.
Something like a beat.
I believe in you, Jamie.
But there's so much stuff.
You
All
do
right,
know a lot of stuff. Don't worry about the notion right now. Just focus on the class.
I'm trying to do. Okay. Okay. We're gonna swing to hit.
Okay. Yo, this music kind of hits.
16 on the first punch.
You just missed.
Hey.
You have inspiration though, if you want to use it.
You know what? Let's do it. That's a 27 on that hit instead.
That's super hits.
Yeah.
All right.
And Clover and Dawn, you guys are up next and after that, respectively. I like that the sheet just says Aurum Pug. Aurum Pug.
I swear there's something else. Hold on.
Your mom.
Your fisticuffs, you do a 1d10 with unarmed
Yes.
strikes.
Yes. I'm looking for the other one. What's for there? I'm gonna use the School of Hard Knocks as well. I can do that once per
Okay.
turn. I can deal an extra 1d12.
Yeah. Ooh, the School of Hard Knocks in danger is crazy. Damn.
9 plus 8.
17.
17 points of force damage.
A.
Because I can choose with Moxie Fueled Fists? Or do I need to use a Moxie point for that?
Let's see. Moxie Fueled Fists. Thank you for your patience, everyone. We're learning a new class. Moxie Moxie, where are you? Moxie, whenever you deal damage with your unarmed strike or attack, I can deal your choice of force damage, or no, that's not a... That just happens.
Alright, 17 force damage.
Yeah.
With my gold glowing hands.
Hell yeah.
And then the second punch.
Yes. You know you can do Combo Maker, right? When you deal damage with an unarmed strike against a creature, instead of also choosing the grapple or shove option with your heavy hitter, you can give yourself advantage on attack rolls you make against that target before the start of your next turn. So if you Combo Maker, because you just hit him, you can give yourself advantage on this one.
This class is... I'm so excited for this lion
I've
dude
never
to start
even
punching the
seen
crap
this
out
class.
of
This is so cool.
These words
There's so many
are...
things.
This man is going to play entirely differently now.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'll give myself advantage on this. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, it's free, right?
It's free. That's a 31.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that hits. That super hits.
Alright.
You can also use the Haymaker feature to expend a Moxie point and swing with Wild Abandon, so that way you just deal max damage.
Oh my
you hit.
God.
Which I will let you do retroactively for the first few sessions of us doing this because we're all learning the class.
On a hit,
together.
regain the excited.
We need to make him a flow chart, guys.
Right?
Yeah.
If
you do this, this happens.
Did you hit? Did you get hit?
What it sounds like is, are you swinging? Use it all.
Use
Yeah. Okay, fine. I will whatever it was, Haymaker. I will Haymaker this attack. So that
With
would make
advantage.
this
Yeah.
that would make this
Max, yeah. Just
Max
whatever all the
damage.
die are.
10 plus 8, so
18.
18.
18.
Um
And then you get the Moxie point back because you had.
Yeah, so with your heavy hitter feature, when you hit someone with an unarmed strike, you can damage them and also grapple or shove. But then
Oh.
with Haymaker, in lieu of that, you can just hit them really fucking hard instead of grappling or shoving.
okay.
All of
You
a
know what?
sudden, this combat's
If we're going all
turning
in, we're going
around.
all in.
Yeah,
I'm
go out.
I'm also going to use my Wamen Weaver die.
Okay. Well, you're going to do
The extra damage, the hemokinetic strike.
chemokinetic strike, yeah.
Oh my God.
For sure.
Hello?
So,
Hello?
Well, this is what happens when you immediately switch to being like level 9, I guess, in a class.
that one
So-
also is max damage, so since you're at a D6, it's
Oh, it
just
is?
a 6. Yes. If you're Haymakering, and you also use your Wamen Maw
Yeah.
die thing, your Wamen Blooded die, Wamen Weaver die, I can remember my own lore stuff, guys. You can, yeah.
Yeah, because it's all
Okay.
when
It's
you
all
dice.
It's all
I
damage
didn't
I'll
on
die.
the attack.
Honestly, I didn't even think that was the case, but sure.
So we'll add
Plus
another
6.
6 minus 6.
So my punches are now just like glowing gold, like boxing gloves almost. But on that second punch, I hit, and then you see a golden like displacer tendril come out and also smack.
Nice.
He just
But
an
it looks
extra
like
bitch slap.
it's like golden but bloody, and it's coming off of my body.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It truly is like Horalu's like little lion guy that he has, except it's like
Yeah.
or the spirit is Aurum, but bestial with like displacer these tentacles and also a beak, and
Yeah.
he's a big boy. Slay, anything else you want to do? You
Nope,
have
that's
bonus
it.
actions, right? Oh no, you dug deep. Yeah,
I dug deep.
nice, and that got rid of your exhaustion too.
I don't think I had. I don't
You
think I
didn't have
had
any?
a.
Okay, cool.
Not
But-
even when you didn't have any.
It would.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys see Aurum explodes in a flash of golden light out of this darkness and absolutely wallops this creature as these like bloodied golden spirit projection like bestial limbs come out and are like slashing at it. And I feel like Aurum is like doing the like Kamehameha, the
Ah!
Like,
he's He's like, cool. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay. Clover, you are up.
Oh my
Saoirse
goodness.
is on the ground. Dawn's not looking well. Aurum is looking really amazing.
Okay. I guess I have to... down. I can get to her. 25 feet of movement. I can get to her. Fly over, I guess, down. And I will... It's an action to pour a healing potion down her throat, right?
Yes.
I will use my action to bring her up. It's just a regular
Yay.
potion, I think. Yeah, just a regular one I got right now.
You can give her 2d4 plus 2. Hey!
Oh!
Nice. 8 points of healing for Saoirse as a potion pours down your gullet.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna use some meta magic to quicken spell. And I will use a chaos bolt over towards the guy by Ego because I was gonna go help Ego anyway, so I'm gonna give Ego some backup on that guy.
Yeah.
Queen.
Yeah, I got you. And I'm gonna do a chaos bolt at 2nd level, because why not?
Yay!
We'll see if I hit. Let's see. I will. I don't know if that's even with the +3s. I don't think that. Well, you know
Use the
what?
plus 3. It literally has an AC of 15. Use the plus 3.
Oh, okay. I was either gonna use a +3 or my inspiration, so I'll use the +3 then. Thanks,
Yeah.
chat. Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks, dogs for life.
Yeah, so that will just hit.
Cool. Now I will roll. Ooh. Let's do fire.
Okay.
10 fire damage.
Okay. Anything else for you?
I'll maybe just be like 5 feet above Saoirse, kind of like, or maybe back up 5 feet so she can stand up from where I'm hovering over her, and I think that's my turn. Yeah, it's my action bonus action movement. That is my turn.
All right. Dawn, you are up. You are not feeling great, but hey, the stabby boy is gone, and Aurum is hulking out in a way that
Yeah.
you've never seen before.
Yeah.
You're like right
he's-
next to him.
Yeah, he sees that, and he's like, I have no idea what's going on, but you know what? I'm kind of inspired. I'll rally, and I'll use my lay on hands on myself to just heal myself for 23 HP
Nice.
as a bonus action. And then as my action, now I'm going to swing at this guy because I'm just grappled, not restrained, so these are going to be
Yeah.
normal attacks. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. That's my
Oh,
plus
you
one
are
again.
restrained. This creature does restrain you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You're
wow,
grappled, you're
that's
also
kind of
restrained.
rude. Well, then I missed the first attack because I just rolled a 4 on the
Yeah,
die.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
Well,
think I missed both.
Dawn is flanking with my animated object.
Oh, so then just straight rolls. So if you already
I'll just roll again.
redo it. Yeah, just redo it.
Yeah, I'll just roll again. Okay. 26 to hit on the first
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
It's gonna take... 9 slashing damage.
Okay, that will be halved.
And then second, natural 20
Actually, no,
on the
it's not.
second.
It's not halved. It's because you guys are in bright light right now because of Aurum. Natural 20 on the second. Hell yeah. You gonna smite?
Yes. I can't. I'm using. I use my bonus action to healing word.
Shaking and crying.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that, but I guess I can't smite, but I will do 17 more slashing damage.
Ooh, yeah, this thing is not looking happy.
Then.
Yeah, you should have crit. Yeah, you crit on a 19 now, Jimmy. Next time.
Yeah, you do.
Just a reminder, you also crit on a 19.
Just a reminder, you're fucking lethal now.
You know what? But that's what you get for a whole wish.
So, what were you saying?
I was just saying that's my turn.
Okay.
After seeing Aurum burst up and start doing shit, he's like, "All right, I'll rally." On my second attack, I will also sap it for disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes, I guess. But yeah, he's like, "Yeah, I'll rally," and he just sort of tightens the grip on this thing has on him, and this almost fire goes up over him and his wounds close a little bit, and then he just kind of, it's not even really a swing, it's just 2 bashes on the side of the head with the back of his sword.
Hell yeah.
But that will be my turn.
Amazing. All right. We got some creatures, and then we'll be back up at the top. So the little cloak buddy, he just wants to be your friend, Ego. He's gonna make 3 psychic swipe attacks at you, Ego. Whoa.
That is fair.
I dropped my 11's not hitting. That's also the natural 2's not hitting. Oh, that might do it. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 to hit.
That I will shield. So, this creature, so it's so are these psychic lashes, is it actually attacking psychically, or does it use its hands and it's just made of psychic energy?
It uses its hands, but it's almost have you ever seen Elfenlied?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, okay. So the Diclonius in there, the second generation, the next generation of Diclonius, they have these invisible magical arms that they kill the shit out of people with, but there's one that's another generation, and hers are vaguely visible, so it just sort of looks almost like the heat on, yes. Yeah. It's sort of these transparent, arms that are on top of where its regular arms are, and it lashes out slowly with the cloak arms, but you see these big psychic arms coming at you, but 2 of them miss.
So then what happens is as it's lashing out at me, Ego is focused in being in possessing these animated objects, but this sort of also unseen shadowy force almost pulling Ego's body like a puppet and making her twitch and contort in weird ways, dodges the first 2, and then when the third one goes, what happens is my shadow's arms reach up to grab those transparent psychic arms, and they do a whole they do that anime trope where they're just punching at each other, but all the fists are connecting with each other, and it's
Hell yeah, love to see it. And that, he doesn't really have much else he could do. Oh, he could surreal step.
A little bit of teleportation.
But I think he's kind of happy where he's at. Maybe he'll come over to this side of you. He'll come over here. He just kind of folds out of existence and folds back in. And then with that, it'll be Big Mouth. He's not having a good time. Okay. Just as a note, Dawn and Saoirse both regained hit points within 60 feet of this creature, so it will now have advantage on its attacks and extra damage on its hits. I'm sorry.
It's okay, we're doing a lot better now than where we were.
Yeah, it's first going to try to oh, I can't make a claw attack because I'm grappling Dawn here, so we're just gonna try to bite Dawn. Does a 24 hit, Dawn?
24 just hits. Over my AC.
Oh my god, is this gonna be like one of the first times I knock you unconscious? No, wait, I'm not gonna be able to roll enough damage. No, I might,
Okay.
because of the extra! Okay.
See how it goes.
3d8. 3d8. 1.
Just you gotta separate any of that that's like necrotic.
Yeah, and there's the d10s are the necrotics, so... Does it matter if it's... Oh, yeah. These are the... Okay. So the piercing damage. 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Not down.
And then we do... The next up is going to be the necrotic. So the necrotic is going to have 3d8 plus 4d10.
How much damage was that first part?
Huh?
How much damage was that first part?
12 piercing.
I'll blood barrier it.
Okay.
My reaction.
Just as a note, because technically, I guess we're gonna have to figure this out. Because you had Haymaker and Max damaged, and then brought in your Wamen Weaver die. Since
It's
you
low.
did a 6, you go down to a d4. Kristy,
Yeah.
you will recognize the mechanic that is at play here.
I
because
love exploding and de-exploding die. It's so fun.
Yeah. So you are at a d4 for this one, but you can totes do your blood barrier.
Oof.
And don't forget to add your constitution modifier.
I reduce it by 5.
Okay. So,
I'll reduce
So
by
it's only
5, so
yeah.
7.
Yeah, so 7 damage. And then 10, 20...
Oh, we in it. Oh, there's so many numbers and abilities going off. Oh, we in it. We in D&D.
We D&D-ing.
Fuck. 10...
But my die goes back to regular size.
41
Thank you.
points of necrotic damage. And if you are resistant,
41.
then it's 20.
20. Stop.
Oh, man.
Ooh, lay on hands on a bonus action is good.
Yeah, that's really all Mr. Hungry Man can do. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's the end of his
Yeah.
next turn, so all of his stuff is gone. 1,
Back
2,
to HP
3.
now.
Oh, well.
3, 4, 5.
Okay. Nope. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So 2 spheres of darkness go to spawn on top of Clover and Aurum, but Aurum, you're radiating bright light right now, so they can't take hold. So there's no darkness. Ego, it's your turn.
I will
Saoirse,
start.
you're on deck.
I will start my turn with my bonus action to give the same mental command that I gave last turn, which is crush them, squish them,
Ooh.
reduce them to dust.
Oh.
Let's start with the biggie.
Yeah.
Oh, the biggie. 17 on the die for a 26. I have
That'll
to
hit.
check and see why it's not sending them to roll 20, but they are in D&D Beyond.
Shaking and crying. I do see them in D&D Beyond now. I have that open.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad that you can see them. 2d12 plus 8 force damage. Going out. 15 force damage to start from Biggie.
Ow.
Here, I can actually just hand roll.
I like that
them.
the damage went into... Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, I can just type them into Roll20 for ease. +9 is my spell casting. Oh. Okay, here comes the slightly not as big, but still big one. A 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 14 force damage.
Ooh, not looking good. Yeah, so your animated foresty objects, your tree and your little rock, they're just wailing on this thing. Don, you're feeling very glad in this moment that you wear full plate armor, because there is a rock and a literal tree bashing this thing as it's like holding on to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, one comes in low and punches it in the side under the ribs, and at the same time the other comes from the other end and punches it in the jaw, trying to make its body go like this.
And you know what it kind of does?
And that is the ego possessing them both makes this motion with their hands and snaps it forward like that.
Ooh.
And then there's this kind of gross, gooey sound as their eye, still black with ink, rolls to the side to focus on the creature that is trying to attack her, as that is my bonus action, and ordering them does not count as a spell. So then Ego is going to extend her hand towards this creature and is going to say, "Vine that crawls and thorns that cling, hear the doom my whisper brings. Sap run sour, veins run dry. Drink my curse and slowly die." And I will cast a 4th level Blight.
Yes!
For a Constitution saving throw. If it was a plant, it fails automatically. I don't think it is.
No, he's not. Sorry.
And it might be resistant to this, but I wanted to cast this spell. Yeah. Con save 17.
I got a 16.
That
and
is
he
a
is
failure.
not resistant to necrotic damage, so you can give me that full number.
And that full number, my dear, is going to be 8d8.
Oh my god.
For 41 necrotic damage.
Holy shit. Yeah.
She
Okay.
She extends her hand, and blooming inside of this creature is a dark black rose that immediately bursts into thorny vines that, much like a very rapid version of Ego's own curse, burst out of its chest and wrap around its torso, and then immediately start to squeeze the life out of it.
Yeah, and you can see little bits of like this fabric that is draped over an invisible looking being just begin to like disintegrate into dust and shrink away. That was not very nice. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, Ego is just continuing to hold that as all of the bones in her fingers continue to snap and her fingers bend in not normal ways for your hand to contort.
Nice.
She's full witchy right now. I'll end my turn.
As is her right. Saoirse, you are up. Aurum, Clover, and then Dawn after that.
Saoirse is going to get to her feet, and she is switched to full-on summer mode at this point. As she is made of rage, and to the point where, like, she has antlers that sprout from her head, with the velvet kind of hanging off that looks like bloody flesh.
Yeah.
And she casts Primal Savagery. So the fur and the claws that she always gets when she's in her summer form, they just get like more intense. The claws are even longer. And as a bonus action, she is going to cast Healing Spirit at 5th level. And so a Fey spirit of some kind. I think it's kind of vague at this point. There's just like a Fey figure that shows up in the spot that Dawn is in. It's a 5-foot like cube area of effect. And Dawn, you will get 5d6 healing. As will anybody who steps into that spot. Up until it's done that about 5 times. So. That is 4, 10, 14, 19, 21. So you will get 21 immediately. And then I'm going to attack with my primal savagery. I think she'll move forward and attack this this guy, and she's just like, "Leave my friends alone."
Oh, yes, Druid Rage.
Yeah. How much did I get?
21.
21. And you will get another 5d6 on your turn as well, as long as you're standing near this thing.
Okay.
Okay. Primal Savagery is... that is the wrong dice.
Oops.
Yeah, there's no way I can roll a 50 on a d20, so... that is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Aurum, you're up next. Clover, you're on deck.
7. Another 7, so 14 damage.
Okay. Ooh, my god. This thing's not looking well. Your claws
She's just
tear
shredding,
into...
like latched on and shredding
Yeah.
like a cat.
Yeah, again, Dawn, another moment where you're like, thank God I have full plate armor, because the onslaught is just unceasing. But yeah, you shred your claws into the flesh of this creature. As you're coming up to it, you realize it's like fabric, because where you're expecting like viscera and like blood, you're actually just like ripping out fabric and stuffing. Anything else you want to do? That was a pretty good turn.
I think that's good for now.
Yippee! Aurum, you're up. Clover, you're on deck, and then Dawn after that. You're muted, baby.
Oh, here we are. I'm gonna use a bonus action, Moxie Point, to do stick and move. So I'll make an unarmed strike on this guy right here,
Okay.
and I can give myself advantage, right? That's how that works.
For which one?
The one that gives me advantage. How does that work? Do I have to hit first
I think you have to hit and then you get advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
you hit
for the
and then
next one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're comboing them.
yeah.
That's
You have advantage too, because this is, I just like, literally everyone has advantage on this thing, like it's super flanked.
okay. All right. That's
It's not long for this world.
that's a 22 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Just gonna do regular damage. Where'd it go? Okay. That's 12 points of force damage.
Okay. You, how do you want to do this? He had 10 HP left.
Get
Honestly,
his ass.
disrespectfully,
Okay.
I'm not even looking. I just swing my hand at his head as I like turn to run away.
You just like backhand him and turn, and his head just goes flying off of his body, and he's dead. And Dawn, you're not grappled or restrained anymore.
Yeah, he flops to the ground.
You're just surrounded by a bunch of like feral friends and like random inanimate objects that are moving.
And because I use stick and move, I'm going to also get dash as a bonus action from that whole thing, because it gives me an unarmed attack and dash or disengage.
Yeah.
So I'm moving fast.
Everything
Yeah.
about Pugilist is like, so when you do something amazing,
You do
also
something
get
even-
to do something
yeah.
more amazing.
Amazing.
I get over here.
Oh
Is
wow.
this guy high in the sky, or
He's come down a little bit to be able to like lash. Well, no, actually, he's still like 20 feet in the air.
is this tree 20 feet tall?
Yes.
I have a
Oh,
climb
hell
speed as
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna climb up in the tree and jump at him.
Yeah, go for it. He is incorporeal, so you are gonna hit the ground, but like you can totally like
Yeah,
like
punch.
pow pow pow. Yeah.
Yeah, punch in the sky with advantage.
Yeah.
All right, so this first one Where's the thing? Gosh, I'm sorry. I was studying. I thought I was ready.
It's okay. You're
It's okay.
It's a
It's
brand
only your
new
second
class.
turn. Yeah.
Where's the one?
Hmm.
I'm gonna haymaker this.
Okay. Keep in mind if you use your notion die on this with a haymaker, you lose it until you long rest. Because when you explode at a D4, it goes away.
Well, no. So I rolled a 1 on the D4, so it went back up to a
okay.
6.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. I did not notice that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry. Yeah, I rolled a 1 plus 4 for my Constitution, so it was 5 points of damage or points of
Okay.
healing earlier.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna haymaker this, so that's another Moxie point, and my D12 will be attached to this attack.
Okay.
And that's a 19. That's a crit.
Hey, all right. Give me
Max
them big
damage.
dice.
Max
Oh!
damage crit.
Wait, okay, so are you using your hemokinetic strike on this too?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 12. And then how much damage do you do with the weapon? With the unarmed strike? Is that a D10?
It's a D10, and I get my D12 because this is the attack I was using it on.
Okay.
30.
Yeah, just double it. I mean, look.
Double
I don't know
all
how many
those dice and max
Just
them. I
double
don't
It's
know.
like 60.
20,
So wait, we would
44
get 12 from the
plus
notion.
12 would be 56.
20.
There's a D10 and a
24.
D12 in this. A D10, a
Yeah.
D12, and a D6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so-
it's 44, 54, 56 points of damage, I think, plus whatever
Plus-
your
plus
modifier is.
Plus your strength, yeah.
So 64.
There we go. 64 points of force damage.
Bro, I
Yeah.
just did a 4th level spell for 41. Well, you crit.
He
I
did
crit.
crit, yeah.
I can't
I
crit on
crit.
spells.
I crit. This class is fun. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. This class is kind of fun.
Wow.
I think he got his wish. I think he's stronger to protect his friends now.
Yeah, I think the
Maybe.
wish worked.
I think it worked.
I think it worked.
The wish, she might have cooked on that one.
She might have went overboard, but we love that for you.
Amazing. Wow, yeah. Your claw, like, as you pull yourself like an animal up this tree and then just like throw yourself at this creature, like claws out, your spectral bloody golden claws also out behind you, and like a 1, 2, 3, 4 double claw. You just like shred this thing into ribbons. It's not well. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You are gonna take fall damage.
I don't think I can get my second attack off before I hit the ground, right?
Bro's like,
You know
come here. Bro's
Do
like,
it.
also
Just do it.
second
Just do
attack.
Just do it. Wait, isn't the second attack the one that you did against the hungry guy?
No, that was my bonus action attack.
Oh, my bad. Let me know when your next 30 attacks are done.
I'll be back. Let me know when you're done.
It's Monk all over again.
God damn it.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage from falling at the end of the
Oh.
turn.
And I'll combo maker that last one so that I get advantage this time too.
Okay.
Jesus
If he
Christ.
crits again.
Yeah. So
Well, he can't haymaker every. It's
Right,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one is 29 to hit.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
gonna hit.
And
Oh, you were
that's
doing
gonna
the School
be-
of Hard Knock. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be 14 points of force damage.
God.
And how much did I take for falling?
13?
13.
13. But I have resistance to bludgeoning.
Because you dug deep, so you take 6.
6.
Like, bro, I need y'all to know that he, all right, okay, so, the word picture, bro literally, Feral is like on all fours, like okay, you backhand this thing's head off. You're glowing with white light, and you have a spectral version of yourself also on top of you. You get on all fours and run like an animal over and then up to this tree and throw yourself out of it and just claw him like multiple times. And then you just like hit the 3-point landing. Like you just like fist into the ground like 3-point landing, I guess.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Yeah. So, very productive. Good job. Clover.
Thank you.
There's really only one guy left now.
Yeah, I'm assuming he looks rough, right?
Very rough. Yeah, the cloak is
Cool.
in tatters.
Cool. This might be going overboard, but I will try anyway. I'm going to cast a spell that I haven't done before. I'm going to cast Big B's hand, but it's going to be Big B's paw. We're going to stick with the cat theme.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So, I think I have to... Sorry, let me pull up the spell. I have to make a melee spell attack for Big
We
B's
might be
hand.
needing a long rest because everyone's like, nope, we're breaking out the 5th
Yeah.
level spells.
I mean, within 5 feet, maybe I'll just.
I
do
love that I
this.
have animate objects and you have Big B's hand for our 5th level spells. It's very like similar but different.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
I don't think that's gonna hit, so I'm
It's
gonna.
just missing.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my reaction to bend luck and just add a D4 to it.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't
So-
even need to roll because you're literally
Yeah.
one below its AC.
And one below, so that's what
Yeah.
I'll do. So then it is. It should be the first one, so it should be 23 force damage. Or the paw like apparates right beside Aurum and kind of like right at the creature's head, and like it
Yeah.
like dissolves into existence and just scratches at the remaining tatters.
Yeah, so it does the 23 force and 22 bludgeoning?
I don't think it does the 22 bludgeoning. I will double check though.
Just the force?
I think it's just the force. I think the bludgeoning is for a
Okay.
different form of it.
How would you like to finish off the Weird Weaver?
Well,
You
I-
smash him.
I think the claw, like, its intention was to, like, come down and rake through, but I think as it, like, rakes through, it, like, clenches over the remaining, like, figure, and it just, like, crushes as it comes down.
Yeah, totally. The paw just like
You know when the-
grabs this thing's head and just
You know when the
Crushes
cats
it.
do the big paw, they go,
like
Yeah.
every time our cats see chicken on a dinner plate.
yep,
You're just like, that's mine.
that's mine.
Yeah, yoink. This guy is dead. Alrighty, we did it. We are out of combat. We have survived.
Oh, boy.
Somehow we started this combat borderline 3 people dead, and we finished this combat Kamehameha-ing, and I'm very
Yeah,
proud of you guys for that.
overpowered at the end. We were holding
it's
back this
good.
whole time. It's fine.
The healing spirit is still there for whoever needs like hit points. Dawn will definitely get.
I will probably need some.
What's that?
I said I'll stay in here for a little bit, just like
Yeah.
for like one more round, just because he's like, yeah. After that happens, I feel like Don is like, sees the thing like vanish or like fall into tatters, and he like he like drops down because he's like every rib is broken.
Oh no, yeah.
21 again for the second one, and then I'll give you a third one if you're standing there. 18 for the last one. And there's more rounds of healing if anybody else like needs it.
Yeah, he'll get
I
out.
need it.
He's gonna.
I could take a little.
Okay, so we'll just do one for each of you then.
Sure.
Aurum, as the like adrenaline, the flow state of being in combat fades, the golden light that's like spewing out of your eyes and your mouth and like your whole body begins to fade
Like
as well. You're no longer emitting bright light. 18 healing for Clover.
And 17 for Eco.
Thank you.
Nice. Very
Thank
nice.
you. That helps.
I'm 1 off of full. That's exactly how much, pretty much, I needed.
Nice.
I'm just over half now.
Um,
I'm good.
Since everybody's over there, Ego will take her scissors and sort of hold them out to these threads that are connecting to these animated objects, and she will cut the shadowy threads and say, release. And they'll just fall onto the ground and go back to being objects.
Aurum, what happened? You look... That was incredible.
You're
You know,
Very
I just,
bright.
I just cashed in my wish. That's all.
The timing couldn't have been better. He's like rolling his shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't expect it to go like that.
That was
I feel
so
pretty good.
cool. Yeah, it looked
This-
good.
This is my mother we're talking about. She's had however long to be able to prepare all of this. I'm really sorry that she's doing this.
Why are you sorry? You didn't do it.
I'm sorry that... I'm just sorry. I know it's not my fault, but I know it has something to do with me. Everything she does has something to do with me. And I just don't want to see anyone else die because of it.
I mean, this is what we signed up for, is to help you.
I know. And I definitely couldn't do it without you, but this is a lot.
It is a lot.
That took a lot out of me. Aurum, I'm happy that you're okay. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you while I look this way because you're just really bright.
Not bright anymore.
Um,
He's not been
It's
bright.
fading. It's fading.
It's fading. It's fading.
Your drow hexblood eyes though are like
Fade faster. Fade faster.
your
What did
special
you-
eyes.
You said you cashed in the wish.
Yeah.
What did you wish for?
Just don't want to let you guys down anymore. So, I cashed in a wish so that I don't fall as easily anymore.
Never let me down. Well, that was really cool.
I saw you all go into that darkness and then it was blinking in and out. I saw people down. I saw people back up. That was really scary.
Yeah, that darkness really was scary. I'm so glad that you were able to get rid of it.
It was rough for a while, but you
I
managed.
don't really know what was going on most of the time. I just know that it felt like I was about to, well, die. So,
Are you still hurt? Are you okay? She's gonna start like patting and looking for injuries. Like,
Aurum is like bigger.
oh,
Before he was like a much like lean mass.
oh.
Now he's like muscle mass. And his feathers on his neck are like actually his feathers now.
Oh.
Yeah, and you notice he has a little bit of like black fur under his gauntlets.
Oh my goodness.
And
Aurum, this is incredible. You're definitely stronger, or at least bigger.
And he's Fae now.
He's Fae?
You're not hiding it very well, if you're trying to hide it.
I don't know what that means.
So, you can sort of glamour yourself a little bit and kind of hide the fact that you're Fae if you try hard enough and kind of learn how to do it.
Why would I hide who I am?
Well, I've never needed to, and I wouldn't ever do it, but I know that there are some mortals who would prefer not to be around Fae creatures, so if you're going to be around a lot of mortals who would be uncomfortable, then you might want to hide it.
But I am mortal. I'm
You're
confused.
Fae.
So I talked to Zybilna.
Oh,
Zybilna told me I was immortal.
I mean, you can be both. There are mortal Fae creatures.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you can be both mortal and immortal, and I was going to say that is not true. But yes, mortal and Fae.
Yeah, mortal and
Okay.
Fae.
I think I'm very mortal.
I'm an Archfey, which is why I'm immortal. We're sort of like a higher tier of Fae. I know that sounds bad, but we are.
I'm not being offensive, it's just true.
It's just true.
By the way, is that still true when you're on the material plane, or is that only if you are in the Feywild?
I don't know.
Well, maybe just to be careful, we not act like we're immortal.
I don't think I was.
I'm just saying that there's really dangerous things here, and we shouldn't underestimate my mother. That's all I mean.
I also was told that she used a lot of her magic to make this forest, and now I can control part of it.
Oh. Okay.
My mother used a lot of her magic, or...
Yeah, Zybilna's sister.
Yeah.
She used a lot of her old magic to make this forest.
Makes sense with what we're dealing with.
And now I can control it. I have a special name from Zybilna that I don't remember.
That's okay. I believe you.
The Wamen or something.
The Wamen bomb?
Ma.
Ma.
Aw.
Okay.
Well, wait, that reminds me. Hold on. Ego's going to trot on back to where the specter-like creature was destroyed. We came here because there was the robe. What's the state of that?
You're muted, Hannah.
You're muted.
KMS. Okay. Yeah. So and Ego is the one touching it. You're going over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys, remember that trigger warning?
Oh my god.
Okay. So you go over to this like little pile of like fabric that you can see is like quickly disintegrating. But
hold on.
Like,
should you give the trigger warning again?
Restate the trigger warning.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm going to. Give me 1 second. I'm going to.
Sorry.
It is part of my plan. It is part of my plan. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So you go over and you can see all of this like gray black fabric like it's disintegrating, but in lying in the center of the pile where this creature once was, you can see a small scrap of dark gray fabric that appears to be very dark and supple and absorb all of the light. It's just like a little scrap of fabric. Would you like to touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So guys,
I go down to pick it up.
yeah. Guys, you know what? So we're gonna do our second little. Why is this doing this?
Are you muting us again?
Yeah. So this time we're gonna have.
I get one?
Yes, you do. Kristy, Iris, Jamie, Graf. This one should be pretty quick.
Okay, I'll be right back anyway.
So, yeah. Okay, so you pick up this cloth, and as you pick it up, you can see like some of the spores, the mushroom spores that are around in the air of the forest, begin to like swirl about you and cloud your vision. For those of you that are watching, I'm going to issue a trigger warning for the next 2 to 5 minutes of content. Just as a warning, we are about to see some imagery of a deceased infant. So if you feel that you would be triggered by descriptions of a deceased infant, I suggest you take a 5-minute break and come on back because it should be pretty quick. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. If you're not gone now, it's your fault.
Dead baby, 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 dead baby. Sorry.
No, you're good. So as these spores swirl in the air around you, you are mentally cast into a vision. You see Mad Maudlin toiling over a massive cauldron that dwarfs everything else in her cramped, cluttered hut, one that is very familiar to you. Beside her, laying under a moth-eaten scrap of cloth inside of a small basket, is a tiny infant. The little one's serene expression and closed eyes gives them the appearance of slumber, but it takes you only a few seconds to notice that the chest does not rise and fall and the limbs do not twitch. You know in your heart, as soon as you look at this infant, that you are seeing yourself, and that the infant version of you is deceased. Mad Maudlin begins to chant as she toils over her cauldron. Weirden and welkin, Wamen and Woden, by Anu's aspects our shared fate is woven. With needle to sew and thread to bind, the cloth will bear the pattern in mind, and snips to carve my great design. Unravel or be bound, be quartered and confined, Raelcha vessel shall cradle you entwined, whilst Solsha spreche and dwilla I mind, just as warp begets weft begets weave in kind. And then you come back to reality. Oh, everyone's... Everybody went AFK.
It was really short. They didn't know. They didn't know
told
how short it was gonna. I know.
I'm back, my bad.
You're good. I'm trying to gesture to everyone else.
Hold on, watch. I can do
We
this.
are done. Oh no!
She was a fairy.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hello?
This corner would just get me out of the corner.
Oh my god.
That's
It's
so
a
crazy.
shut the F up.
That's
That
so crazy.
okay. Okay.
I'm gonna send this to you in your channel.
Okay, because I was gonna say she said all the things. She named all the aspects. Who the fuck is Anu? And
Go back here.
okay. Y'all?
Yeah?
Oh, maybe I should wait for Aurum. Because I got a spell. I have a chant. And I need help. I don't think the ego is going to mention necessarily what she saw. Also, upon receiving that vision, am I still holding the little scrap of fabric that remains?
Yeah, and unlike the cloaked creature that looked threadbare, like this particular scrap of fabric is small but very fine and like dark gray.
And I believe that this is the weird.
This is the weird weaver, yeah.
Yeah. Ego's going to say, I saw my mother. I saw her, I think, working on this ritual. She said a lot. She named the aspects.
Okay.
I'm a little bit worried about saying it in full, but I think it should be okay. I'm not going to put any intention behind it.
Could you write it down?
So, oh, wait, yeah, I can. I'll flip to a new page in Mom's book.
For sure.
I don't normally just write in this, but so she will write out instead. I will speak it. And I apologize for my mispronunciation of, I believe this.
It's okay. I'm here with you to help.
Yeah, this Gaelic or yeah, okay. The chant goes as follows: Weirden and Welkin, Wamen and Woden. By Anu's aspects, our shared fate is woven. With needle to sew and thread to bind. The cloth, capitalized, and all of these are like needle, thread, cloth, capitalized.
Okay.
The cloth will bear the pattern in mind, and snips, capitalized, to carve my great design. Unraveler be bound, be quartered and confined. Realta? Relcha, vessel shall cradle you entwined, whilst
Solsha,
Sprecha,
Spreka.
Ah!
Just call it
whilst
Spreka.
Solcha, Spreka, and Dwela I mind, just as warp begets weft, begets weave in kind.
Oh my god.
Dad's gonna listen. Yeah, Dad's gonna listen to all of that and be like,
What are you
God.
smoking?
Can you witches, like, make any spell that isn't some weird esoteric rhyme?
There's power in words, Don. I don't know what to tell you. These are very old words.
I understand power in words, but do the words also have to rhyme?
Yes, there is power in binding words together in such a way. Absolutely.
It's like music. The way the words sound is part of it.
And it has been put into lordoms. Thank you, Victoria. We saw the Wamen tree with the Wamen blood. This, holding up the little scrap of fabric, is the Weirden. So we can assume in the other two directions we're going to find something representing the Welkin and the Woden. However, I don't know who Anu is, but these are apparently Anu's aspects. Shared fate. She's binding something, and also there's the Unraveler. She's bound the Unraveler, quartered and confined. I don't know if that's me.
It might be. Not a bad guess.
Like, is this possibly why when I die I come back?
If that's true, then do we want to unravel it?
Well, when I come back, my mother takes me, and this cycle starts all over again. As I understand it, I think she takes me, raises me, uses me for something, expends me, and then just starts over again.
Right, but if you die, you die. If you're not coming back.
I don't know. As I understand it, I mean, outside of the Fae, people die every day, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Right, I'm just saying you have a choice.
Yeah, I suppose.
Maybe you should consider what you really want.
Well, I want my mother to stop threatening the people that live by this forest.
Yeah.
I think this scrap... Sorry, yeah.
I was just gonna say, either way, we can't do anything if we can't figure out how we're getting to her. And regardless of what's going on, this ritual is clearly not helpful to anybody.
This scrap, I think, definitely would go on the plinth.
Why don't we hold on to it for now? Like, don't put it on right away. Out of character. When is that meeting we're supposed to go to?
Do you mean like the Estivali like thing in the summer court, or
no? I'm talking about Dawn's family confrontation.
So Waterdeep, it's gonna take like a day or two for them to get there, and they were gonna be leaving like a day or two from when you guys headed out. So like you have a few days, but there's getting to Waterdeep on foot is gonna take some time.
No, wasn't someone coming to the house?
So you guys met the debt collectors and told them to fuck off. And
okay.
They're gonna go to Waterdeep for a long weekend to do their busking thing and meet up with Dawn's mom, because this is basically like her last couple days there because she's super pregnant.
Yeah.
So you guys were gonna go and then try to find the mayor's daughter who had been kidnapped by the Zentarum.
Right.
And that's how they had been. That's part of how they had been like blackmailing and extorting the town.
So we have time for Dawn's family stuff, right? Like, we're not gonna miss a meeting.
A couple days, but
you probably have like 4 days.
Okay.
You also don't know how time is passing where you are.
Right.
Yeah. So currently we found a Wamen tree that we don't know how to take the blood, and we don't know if we want to put it on the plinth. And we have this scrap of weird weave that we don't know if we want to put it on the plinth. Yeah? Or
I might be able to do something with that blood if it's Wamen blood.
Right, you said you do have some control over the forest now, the Wayman's Maw. Do you know what you can do with the blood?
It felt like I could hit a little bit harder. It felt like I could protect some of you if you were close enough to me. What else? Hold on, let me think about it.
Right, but the blood, or... Can you do something with the tree?
I think I could try to eat it.
Oh god.
That is,
Oh god.
I'm not. Well, that is kind of what I suggested.
That is kind of his
before.
MO. That's kind of what he does.
Yeah.
The
Wait.
blood.
Okay. The issue is.
If we got a piece of scrap from the plinth and you think you're supposed to put that on the altar, it still means that we have to, if we're following the line of logic, something has to be brought from the Wamen tree and put on the plinth.
Maybe it's in the hole. Maybe I gotta put my hand in there.
Maybe it's in the hole, but the hole looks very dangerous.
Just sticks your head in.
Look. He, will point his sword at Aurum. You died once already. Points at Saoirse. You almost died. Points at
I've
Ego.
died before. Not this time.
Yeah, you died once already. Points at Ego. You died once already. If anyone's sticking their head in the hole, it's gonna be me. Yeah.
No, wait, what? No!
No, I mean, times that I've personally experienced, and I'm kind of sick of watching people die.
Aw.
Okay, and if you stick your head in there and then you don't have a head anymore, then we don't have a Dawn. What do you mean?
Okay, and if
Doesn't
you
have to be
stick
the
your
head, that
head
was
in
Kristy
the hole,
joking.
then we don't have an ego, and then you'll reincarnate back in the clutches of your super evil mother.
He's got a point on that.
Yeah, but you have...
If she sticks her head in the hole and loses her head, point sword back at Saoirse, then we don't even know what happens, but worst comes to worst, right? Her mom just replaces her, and she becomes like
honestly,
a flower in a field
I'm kind
somewhere.
of the most expendable out of all of us right now.
Okay, hold... I don't know where anyone said...
You're muted.
I know I just said that death happens here on the material plane every day, and that's fine and natural, but that doesn't mean we need to kill ourselves.
Yeah, I love that
Dawn,
Victoria's literally.
What about your family?
What about my family?
Look,
Oh no, he was asking Dawn.
Oh, I was like,
No, I know your family don't give a fuck about you right now.
Your dad cares.
Sorry. But anyway,
can't do
Dawn,
anything.
Dawn, what about your family?
look, you guys are super magical. You'll figure something out, and hopefully, nothing does happen. But I think everyone else here can agree that you're not sticking your head in the hole at the very least.
Yes, I do agree with that, but I don't...
maybe we should table the whole Wamen tree thing for the moment. I'm pretty tired, and Saoirse still has 6 hit points, guys. I'm pretty tired, and I know the rest of you are I mean, Aurum seems fine, but the rest of you were hit pretty hard as well. And maybe we should go back and rest and consider options, and then,
I'm okay with that. I'd feel better if we were all a little bit more stable.
I'm usually all for just continuing forward, but I'm feeling pretty rough right now.
I can
Aurum?
also agree with that.
How do you know the difference between regular blood and Wamen blood?
Oh.
I guess because Wamen blood is from a Wamen tree, and trees don't bleed.
But my blood is different now.
Victoria!
Yeah, if you're a Wamen maw, you have Wamen blood?
My blood. Well, my blood is different now. It's kind of shimmery, and I can control it.
Then maybe your blood is enough for the plinth. If the plinth is asking for Wamen blood, and not Wamen blood from this specific tree, maybe
Yeah,
you don't
that's
have
what-
to stick
yeah.
our head in the hole.
But if it depends if my blood is actually Wamen blood, or if it's just Aurum blood, you know?
We have a few options to figure out the Wamen part of the aspect. I do agree we should probably rest before we approach the other two.
Yeah.
Should we rest in the forest?
I don't know if we can rest here. Can we even leave? Like, are we stuck here?
You can do anything you want. If you want to sleep in this forest, you can sleep in this forest.
Oh my god.
These spores are really killing me, guys.
I mean, we can try and leave. I can also, because I was thinking about this, because there are the spores.
Right.
So sleeping here probably is not going to give people good rest. However, Liamon's tiny hut.
Oh.
I think
You
would
have that.
expel the spores. Yes, I prepared it. I think that my witch's hut would, because if I read it again, I saved my 3rd level spell slot specifically to be able to still cast it. It says, first off, of course, other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it, except for the ones that are inside when I cast it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside.
Yeah.
I think it might prevent the spores.
It could.
Better than
We could
nothing.
try.
Or we could leave and come back into the forest. I highly, highly think navigating is hard. I'm not recognizing a lot of places except where my home was supposed to be, and I would very much so think that things might shift around.
Right.
You don't want to lose progress.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can still. I'm pretty sure I still have the spell slot for it. If I can cast, yeah, I've got a 4th level. Should I have the pixies look for another one of these things before we, like, I could cast them before we leave, or before we stop looking, and then we'll know where the other 2 things are, and I don't have to cast that spell again tomorrow.
How many pixies do you have left?
So
they're gone because I dropped. It's a
really quick. You guys determined that the directions of the plinths, at least for the Wamen tree and the Weirdweave, were facing. Those locations were facing the direction that the plinths were in. So if you want to cast,
so if we
you can, but you don't. I would maybe say save your spell slot.
We could return to the plinths because that seems to be the central area.
Yeah, and put a tiny hut up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. Let's do
Yeah.
that then. Central point.
And I mean, we have things to, let's see. Do we have like rations and stuff?
Oh, I can make my magic beans for everybody. Nothing else.
That would be nice, because yeah, I don't actually have rations.
Anything. Not even money.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast Goodberry.
Okay.
And give
They're really
everybody
good.
some magic beans.
And let's see. What if, I don't know why I imagined it this way. I always imagined if we were looking at a compass that the Wamen tree was east and this was south. I don't know, but whatever direction we went, let's try and reverse that direction to get back
also
to.
had the same image in my head of the
Really?
Wamen tree being east and us going
Yeah.
south. Yeah.
I can, yeah. Kind of tracks.
That's so interesting. I wonder why we all thought that. Yeah, okay. Can we try and navigate ourselves back to the
Plinths?
yeah, the plinths and the statue?
I accidentally deleted all your tokens for a statue.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
That's fine.
Oh, all right, bye.
I mean, we're leaving, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can totally get back. We do need some survival checks though, because Aurum is no longer a ranger.
Oh!
He can get lost. Well,
Gosh, you know, now what can you do besides do 5 million damage every time you punch something? Jesus!
God, you're useless now.
Completely useless.
I do still have a +8 to survival, so.
Yes,
Plus
why don't
4,
you?
so I
-2,
can give
I can-
advantage.
I have a -2. I can do it if you guys want.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I think Dawn should do it.
I have a +6, and I also have the Wanderer feature from my background.
Oh, you do.
I have a +6 and I live here?
And I live.
So you
I think anyone
two
can
people
make it.
roll, or somebody can roll with advantage.
I say give Saoirse advantage.
Yeah,
with
give Saoirse
all of us
advantage.
having different ways to help her.
With
Yeah.
all of our powers combined, Saoirse, you got
Power-
this.
Power of friendship.
The one person who's never
Never
traveled
been
here
here.
before.
Like, come on, Saoirse.
That's a 20 total.
Yeah, you only needed a 15 to get back. You're able to navigate yourself back to where the plinth is with the defaced statue of Queen Maeve.
It is interesting that it's defaced, isn't it?
A little bit.
Like, if it was her statue, why would she deface herself?
Yeah, the nose and the eyes have all been scratched out. The limbs are broken. It's covered in this like brown, like flaky powder.
I just don't know. I just don't know.
I think
if,
she has
like,
a lot of self-hatred, honestly.
Two, so that makes 2 of us.
As in, you both hate her.
As in, Clover's Clover's like, I know one when I see one because it's me.
I don't think it's I don't think it's a trap like unleashing her.
You don't.
No. Talking to
Zybilna?
Zybilna.
she this is her sister's realm, so she was like I feel like she would have been like, don't touch that statue. But she was just like, she's tricky.
I do trust Zybilna. If Zybilna didn't warn against what we're currently doing, then I think destroying these things and bringing them to the plinths, I feel more confident in doing that.
Where are you storing the weird weave right now? Ego.
I'm just holding it.
Okay, so when you get back to the clearing,
oh no, it's gonna fly onto the plinth
it
by
turns
itself.
into a Tarask. No, it begins to glow faintly with like kind of a silvery gray light, and you can see a lot of those same like characters that seem to be like a sort of like a root language to a lot of the languages that you all speak that you had seen carved on the tree. You see that in like very, very tiny, fine embroidering, like gray on gray, and you couldn't even see it before. There is some sort of like a chant that is also on the fabric. You be getting mad rhymes today, baby.
Oh, I just realized there was also a chant on the Wamen tree, like carved into it.
Yeah, that one's in Lord.
Yes, Saoirse read that one because her understanding of Sylvan and Druidic, she was able to kind of like piece it together.
Yeah.
So you're sending this to me. Am I like?
Oh yeah, you can't read it
somehow. Yeah, but
my bad.
give it to us. I suppose Saoirse is the one that would be able to read this out loud.
Yeah. So if you hand that over to her. I also put it in lore dumps, but if you want to read it, Iris. The R word is pronounced. If you want, well, I mean, I can read it too.
Wait.
Weird in cloth of weird woman's flesh, with thee I bind the unraveller threshed. Dark and damp body of grey, into earth I cast you away. Flesh may tear or mend and be weaved, with rail to aspect is my favour conceived.
The Unraveler's what's sealed in here. Is it my body? My original body? I didn't. So there was something else I saw when I picked up the cloth that it wasn't just my mother doing the chant. She was in our home. And I was there. You know, as like a baby. But I was dead. You know, gray, not moving. And I don't know, the way that it just says,
Body of gray.
I mean, I know that my mother lies and that this whole like harbinger of sorrow thing could have been a lie, but whenever I had dreams in the Feywild, when I saw any creatures, they would weep uncontrollably just being in my presence. And then it says, you know, it sounds like it's saying, you know, the Unraveler is here and, you know, it's gray. What if it's me in there?
Do you want to continue this, Ego?
if you're having doubts or if you don't want to face this right now, I don't think any of us would blame you if we walked away for now.
Yeah, we can always come back.
If we walk away from it now, anybody who isn't us that wanders into these woods, anyone from the village, anyone from Don's family when they come back, anyone just passing through, they're all gonna die.
We warn them not to come in, but it doesn't mean we don't have to. It doesn't mean we have to deal with this right now if it feels like it's beyond you.
Or if
These
it's
woods
just not
are
something you're ready
dangerous.
to deal with emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these woods are, you know, these woods are dangerous. Fuck, they're dangerous for us, as you could clearly see.
Yes, I know. But I was going into here ready to face my mother. If I have all of you, then I'm not...
I mean, what if it's not your mother, though? Like you said, it's changed. What if it's changed? Does that change how you feel? Does that change what you want to do? Because we'll follow you regardless of what you change your mind to. We're not going to judge you if you change your mind on something.
I know you won't judge me. Because you guys are great. Really weird, but I'm weird. So it's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Everyone keeps looking to me because I know the magic and it's my mother's spell and stuff, but I don't know.
I'm gonna put my hands on Ego's shoulders and like try to get them to like breathe with me, like deep breaths. We are gonna take a nap. We're gonna sleep on it. You don't have to make any decisions right now. You're safe. We're together. We're all alive. Okay? Well,
Yeah.
It's tomorrow's problem. One day at a time.
Okay. Find the most comfortable piece of dirt so that I can start drawing the circle for the hut.
How big is the hut?
20?
10-foot radius.
Oh, 10-foot radius, yeah.
20 feet across.
20 feet
so
across.
we're gonna be laying in like a little line.
All the bedrolls are like
It's basically
little sardines.
Yeah, just zip all your bedrolls together and have a big cuddle puddle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bigger than like one of those like fun inflatable like family tents, but it's not like a cabin. So
yeah. Does your tiny hut look like anything in particular, or just you're doing the standard dome? You can make it spicy if you want.
I mean, it is just a dome of shadow.
Okay.
I would love to be able to conjure like an actual witch's hut, but I think that defeats the simplicity of what the spell's intention is.
Yeah.
So I think she just sort of is marching in a circle as she takes like a long stick and she's carving runes, and as she walks all the way around the party, and these little wisps of shadow are coming up out of those runes until they sort of merge and make like a big bubble. But it is then comfortable, and it's got sort of the effect that's in Graf's room right now of like it's got like a swirling nebula and like little stars. And I will say the stars can like make little pictures with constellations, or you can like draw on the dome like an Etch-a-Sketch.
Aww.
And then you can wipe it away because Ego likes to draw.
That's pretty cool.
Look at the baby.
I know he's a Bobby.
Before we go into the hut, can I grab Dawn real quick, like just while Ego is like setting everything up?
It'd probably
try
be
and get like a moment with Dawn.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty easy to do, considering Don is also not immediately gonna go into the hut either, because he wants to do something himself. So he's probably also hanging out outside the hut, like keeping watch.
I wanted to say thank you for saving my life. I don't know how you did it, because you were, far away and then you were really close, but I know what you did, and I do appreciate it.
It's no problem. I made a wish so that I would always be there for the people that I want to protect, and I intend to make good on that wish, not just through magic, but through actual effort. So you didn't really need to thank me.
Well, I always felt like maybe you didn't really like me very much. So that's good to know that that's not true.
I don't dislike you. In fact, you remind me a lot of my sisters.
I'm going to take that as a compliment since I've met your sisters and they're honestly delightful.
It's a compliment in some ways, but in other ways, he points and pokes her in the chest. You need to value your current corporeal existence a little bit more.
Well, that's something I'm working on.
Yeah.
I have to figure out. I've never really had to think about my future before. I always sort of knew what it was going to be like, and now it's definitely not going to be like that, so I'm kind of... I mean, I can't go home. My mother would kill me. So that's not an option, and I don't know where else I could fit, so I'm just trying to figure all of that out. And in the meantime, I kind of... I don't know. But I did want to say that you've been right about everything that you've told me.
I'd like to say I feel vindicated by that, but I'm mostly just glad that you're alright. I'd pat you on the head like I do with my sisters, but you are like a whole 2 feet taller than me, so that's not happening. All I have to say is that you don't have to think too far into the future. All you need to think about right now is that there are people counting on your existence, like your current existence. Not who you were, not who you will be, but who you are right now. So try to preserve that.
Oh, I will, trust me. I don't want to die. That was not me saying that I want to die. That is definitely not the case, and that's actually the last thing that I want. That's even below falling asleep for eternity, is dying forever. If I died and I knew I was going to come back, that would be a whole different thing, but I don't know that here, so I definitely don't want to, but I think out of all of us right now, if I were to die, it would have the least, I think, impact on the world at the moment. Not that that's, it's just at the moment. That's kind of where I'm at. But I certainly am not going to be trying to die. I will definitely be avoiding that if I can.
That's also not true.
What do you mean?
You dying right now wouldn't have the least amount of impact. Just from a logical and emotional standpoint.
I don't think that's true, but you've not led me astray so far, so I'll have to take your word on that. I just need to figure out what's next at some point.
At some point.
Hopefully before I fall asleep for eternity, but at least if I do fall asleep for eternity, Stan is legally obligated to find a way to bring me back. So.
Yeah. And
Dawn remembering what he was told by Sam.
He goes, yeah. And if he can't do it, then I will.
Well, I appreciate that, but you are mortal. So it is not necessarily something that can be done in your lifetime.
Anything can happen.
Maybe it can, hopefully. It's sort of weird, the whole concept of true love has changed. So I don't even know how you would find that for me, or at all. Because I thought there was just one person that I was just supposed to find, and it turns out it could be anyone. So that's a little bit of a monkey wrench, as it were.
Nature of love isn't static.
Yeah.
No one's born.
Well, apparently love is not even a requirement for your true love. Like, they can hate you and still be your true love. So that's great. Love that. That's definitely
Is it
the
that
ideal situation.
they hate you?
That's exactly what I was looking forward to.
I was about to say, is it that they hate you, but you are ultimately compatible and will reach a sense of mutual understanding with time, or just that they could hate you for all eternity? Because I do feel like that is the exact opposite of true love.
Well, I mean, Ego and his mother are technically true loves to each other, and the relationship between them is not great. So I just have to say that's not what I'd like to have.
They were true loves. Okay.
Right. They still are. It doesn't stop.
Allegedly. We don't know.
Well, I mean, that's what Zybilna told me as well.
Yeah, well, what does Zybilna know about true love?
I wouldn't know.
Exactly.
She might. Well, nobody asked her if she has a true love. I probably should have, actually. I could ask Cupid. He would know.
Well, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
I don't think so. Just know that I'll be staying a bit closer from now on.
Thank the gods. That's all I.
So I also haven't finished it yet, but I'm making a song for you, and it's just something I'm working on because I knew. So I've been trying to figure out. I gave Clover, the unicorns and the cats, and I've given Ego the mushrooms, and I'm still working on. I feel like there's more that I can give them, but I couldn't figure out what to give you, and I helped your family because I figured your family was what you like the best, right? So I did the trees and the plants, and I made them all grow better. But I wanted to give you something a little bit more for you as well. So I'm working on a song. It's not done yet, though, but it will be.
Oh, I'm excited to hear it.
Because I figured you like music as well. So.
Yeah. At least I did. I think I still do.
I was gonna say, you still seem to. You play when you can. And I like music, so.
Not many people don't. We can go back to the hut now. I just want to make sure that nothing sneaks on us while we're sleeping. So I'm going to have something around to guard us. And he's going to, pull out his sword, and he's just going to, stab it down into the dirt, and a bunch of, vines and flowers will grow up till they take shape and form, and they turn into light, and from that light will explode a giant ram, because I'm going to cast Find Steed at 3rd level.
Hey.
And I'm going to he's going to put his hands on his hips, and he's going to be like, there we go. It's been a while, Stilts. I'm going to need you to sit around and make sure we don't get killed in our sleep. Thanks.
Stilts will do like a little snort, and she will walk up to you and kind of like lip on your hair, like, you know, when horses with their like little like prickly whiskers on their lips, and then they come there and they or well, she's not a horse, she's a ram, but she's gonna come up to you and she's gonna like chew on like probably like the hem of your shirt or some of your hair.
Thanks.
And then she'll probably like, as you're walking away, she definitely like headbutts you in the back.
Ow. Alright, well. Good to see you too, I guess.
Nah.
I need to go ahead and take this fucking armor off. And he's going to gesture for Saoirse to follow him back towards the tiny hut.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah.
Any other conversations anyone wants to have? Anything anyone wants to do?
I think I've got one more thing. I think I realized I could try this if we're gonna long rest. Tiny hut will be good for the spores. But I saved one more 4th level spell slot. And we're in a forest. So Ego's going to crunch her knuckles a little bit and say, actually, hold on. I'm a witch. And she's going to, just before she finishes the, she's like gone all the way around. There's just a couple more symbols for the tiny hut. And she's first going to say, everyone, make sure that you're inside the circle. Otherwise, then you won't be able to come in the hut. But I'm going to actually spruce this up a little bit. And so she's going to, before I finish that, she kind of takes a look around at the forest. You want to take my house? Fine. Timber, iron, stone, and thread. Hear the working words I've said. Shape and settle, seam and fit. Form the craft as I have writ. And she's gonna take her mom's scissors and she's going to look at like a swath of trees, and in front of her eyes she's gonna just take them and cut, and all of those trees are immediately cut, and as she pulls them in, all of the wood gets stripped and starts pulling into sawdust grains and cutting into planks. And I'm gonna cast Fabricate, and I'm gonna make us a house.
Hey! Yeah, you totally can!
I forgot.
You're like, I can do that
I
now.
can make us a house.
I mean, it's probably good to have the hut.
Not
too.
good. It's yeah, no, the tiny hut will still be in there for the because also Ego is not a carpenter. Ego does not have any tools for making a house, so this is very much like,
It's like your
Minecraft.
dad's tree house.
It's like your first Minecraft house. Like, she knows houses are made of wood, so she just makes like a wood box. We have no materials to make glass for windows, or metal for hinges of a door, but she will swirl her hands around as everyone sees all of the wood planks and stuff swirl around us, and then they just start going dunk, 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 onto the floor, and then paneling as it unfolds up the walls, and then she sweeps her hand over the top and makes a little shingled roof out of clay that basically chunks of the dirt and earth come up, and they cut themselves into little squares and then start heating themselves into clay, and they have a big pile, and then they just, like walking feet, just tick, 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 tick.
I love that. That's amazing. You would also see, as you're doing that, there are some like little brambles and thorns that sprout from your body and also the ground around you to help hold all of the boards and everything in place.
Yes, no nails. It's all with these little magical thorns. And then Ego goes,
Wow.
uh,
Well done, Ego.
it's a little bit drier. Gonna finish the hut now, just for the temperature control and no spores going into anyone's lungs. So what she did is there's all the wood paneling for the floor, but the part that is the tiny hut, because I was drawing it in the dirt, she left that as like a dirt patch in the middle of the floor.
Well, you probably could have covered up everything but this one segment that you didn't finish and just leave that, and then that can be your little spot where you
under the floor.
You need,
Oh my god, you're so right. Yeah, there's just a little hole that she sticks the stick down into, draws the last symbol, and then takes like a little like cork of wood and just pushes it in the hole. There we go.
Cut it up. Cabined up.
I'm also realizing this means when it's time to go to Waterdeep, you've got the spectral steed. I can make us a carriage.
Fuck yeah.
Very cool.
You need to learn more about carpentry before you make us a carriage, but I can teach you because I believe I know how to do that.
You have you know how to use carpenter's tools?
Yeah.
Good, because I have a lot of like spells to scribe, and I've got this black book that I am 6 of 80 hours into reading. And I need some travel time where I don't walk, because I need to work on books.
Yeah, that's fair.
Super valid. All right. Anything else anyone wants to do
That's it.
or say?
Going once. She wrote.
Going twice. Okay. Well, with that, as you guys kick off your long rest, that's what we're going to call it for this evening. So thank you, as always, to my amazing players for being here and giving us really, really cool RP and everything. I mean, I already give you guys advantage at like every session, but I do just want to give specific kudos. Really like okay, so Graf and Iris, top-notch RP between two characters that really needed a moment like that.
Yeah.
Good job. Aurum, Jamie, we're loving the new direction of your shonen anime protagonist. I'm loving it. Ink, love all of the rhymes and poems that you've been doing for all of your spells and for matching my freak with that, because I do love writing a weird rhyme. And Kristy, thank you for always playing. You're
just
smacks you, beats you, eats you alive. If you weren't here, there wouldn't be any game, first of all, because I'm not producing shit.
Yeah, production queen.
And second of all, Clover is really, really cool and really, really sweet and keeps everybody sane. She's truly like the main voice of reason most of the time.
She is our biggest killer too.
And she is the most lethal.
These are killers.
Not anymore.
No.
Oh, you killed the boss.
Oh, goddamn!
You got the last kill.
Kill the boss.
She made that cute little cat paw and it went straight through his crest and squished it hard.
Every single combat, she has at least one body added to the count.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I hate it.
Sometimes
so right.
you have to be like a cinnamon roll that could also kill, and Clover's very good at that.
And Victoria.
Amazing.
A wonderful DM with all of these private scenes.
Yeah.
Private scenes and these poem riddle thingies.
These poems, this whole ritual, the way magic. You've done something that I have not seen in a long time, which you've made magic in D&D feel weird again.
And,
But like in a tangible way. The wizard. I am playing the wizard in this game, and everyone's looking to me to be like, what does it mean? And I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, don't worry, baby doll. Ego's gonna know. Ego's third eye is gonna get duct taped open soon.
Oh my god.
Don't you worry.
My hag's eye.
Yeah, your hag's eye is gonna be fucking blasting like the eye of Sauron. You're gonna see it all.
Brilliant.
You're gonna
Good
blast.
game.
Well, yeah, good game, everyone.
game.
And thank you to those
Good
of
session.
you in the chat for participating. Good game. I'll see you at work later. And who else we got? Ryan, I will also see you at work later. And everyone, Dogs for Life. Michael was there. We had Blitz. We had Zephyr. We had all of these amazing people. Who else? Oh my god. If I didn't mention your name, it's not because I don't care about you. It's because I don't feel like scrolling through the whole chat to say thank you. But thank you for being here. We appreciate your patronage. And thanks to all of you who are watching, but maybe not in the chat, or those of you that are watching in the future on the VOD. We really appreciate your support and your patronage, and it means a lot to us. So, announcements. Do we have game tomorrow?
I believe we have game tomorrow.
Yeah, so the
Vandelver and Below is back tomorrow.
Vandelver tomorrow at 7 Eastern?
7 Eastern. 7.
Okay, cool.
Roughly.
Yeah, I think that's really the only announcement. So, God, the next time you make a wish to get turned into a shonen anime protagonist and then punch holes through multiple enemies because you're Kamehamehaing, don't forget to add your proficiency bonus, and we'll see you back here next time.
I don't think he needs it.
He doesn't need it, but let me
know. He doesn't need his proficiency
I do need it, actually.
No, he doesn't need it because he's going to give himself advantage.
Not on the first hit.
And max damage.
Okay.
And an extra D12.